Welcome to week 3 of the high school football season. We're going to take a look at Friday's games first. In the Kensington Lakes Association, we have Plymouth against Churchill at Churchill. Both teams are 2-0. This is the opening game of the South Division season. Churchill has scored 100 points in its first 2 games. Should be quite a matchup against Plymouth, who last week shut out Milford. Got a good offense against a really good defense. Be interesting to see who wins that matchup. Down to the Downriver League area, we have Truman at Woodhaven. Both teams are 2-0, 2-0 in league play. Both teams are just running the ball at will the first 2 weeks. Truman has rushed for 850 yards, Woodhaven 950. I like Truman's defense here a little bit more than Woodhaven's. I think they come up with a little bit more stops than Woodhaven does. Now we'll go to the Macomb County Area Conference. Romeo is at Dakota. Both teams are 1-1. Both teams came up with big victories last year. Dakota losing the first week against Fortson, coming back strong last week against Stevenson. And Romeo came back from a loss to Troy in the first week to beat Chippewa Valley. Both teams are now 1-0 in the Red Division. I like Dakota here, playing at home. I think they figured things out after that first week stumble against Fortson. I think their offense will continue to do well. They had 45 points last week. Now in Oakland County, the White Division is always a tough one. Harrison is going to be playing at Oxford. Harrison is 2-0 this season, Oxford 1-1. Oxford's always a tough place to play. Besides the blue turf field, they're just a tough physical team at home. A lot will depend on running back Lorenzo Collins from Harrison. He's a junior. If he gets it going, look for Harrison to win by a touchdown or so, but if Oxford comes up with the big stops on defense, they could pull out the upset. Finally, the 5th game this week is on a Saturday night at St. Clair Shores Lakeshore. Warren De La Salle will be playing Dearborn Fortson. Fortson is off to a surprisingly good start, 2-0. De La Salle last week got thumped by St. Ignatius out of Cleveland. They were down 38-0 at halftime in that game. It'll be interesting to see how they bounce back from that. I know the staff at De La Salle was talking about how it was important for them to put up a good showing in Cleveland. Now they have to regroup and play a really tough Fortson team that's really showing some air attack there. Of course, you have Shane Morris of De La Salle. Could be a few footballs in the air that night. This is Tom Markowski, and this is the Detroit News Look Ahead to Week 3.